swag of a prize fighter. The antithesis of a firefighter. Arsonist, I'm a fire rider. Instant flame like a firelighter. So special with shows, I live out my flows. Can't walk in my shoes, can't purchase my clothes. Ice in my veins, but I never froze. Picture perfect, but I never pose. As a juvenile, I knew I bounced back. Got rated, had a plan to get my ounce back. Use cheese as bait, that's a mousetrap. Let me to the right person to pounce at. They selling dreams, I'm pulling receipts. Full force, we can't be beat. Got a dirty mouth, but the flow so neat. Keep your 2 cents, talk is cheap.
You are now tuned into the Boxing Bros. I'm Caden, and I'm here with my co-host.
It's a shameful day. It's G, the former DAZN supporter.
Eddie done lost the support of Conspiracy G.
He done made so much money off of you, G. It's crazy. What up, world? It's the TBE.
Yo, hold on. Before we start, Ned, the fans don't like you screaming in their ear, yo. So watch it.
Why? What'd I do?
Yo, wait. Eddie's made so much money off of G, TBE, but you about to make some money off of G too. Don't sell yourself short, TBE.
Yeah, all right.
So before we can even talk about the big fight, we have to talk about DAZN dropping the ball with the pay-per-view. So if you're in the United States of America, you had 2 options for watching Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. The first option was Showtime pay-per-view at $85, or you can watch it on DAZN for $60. So when I spoke with G after we left the gym, I was like, yo, I'm gonna order Showtime because I don't trust DAZN. I'm not messing with DAZN. G said, yo, the smart play is same fight, just
pay $15.
Yeah, save some money, right? So G ordered with DAZN. Now we're gonna take a look at what happened when G ordered with DAZN. All right, we're going straight to Conspiracy G's Twitter. Actually, before we go here, G, share your experience, man. What happened with DAZN, man?
All right, so this is what happened. So I get to the crib, I got a couple of fellas over. We about to watch the fight. It's like, I think it was like 8 o'clock, right? And they said the pay-per-view starts at 8. So I was like, let me just order it real quick. On my TV, right? I have a what's that thing called? Fire Stick, whatever. That's what my DAZN app's on. So I purchased it, and it's like it goes through my Amazon account. Amazon emails me my receipt that I purchased it, whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. But it still won't let me watch the fight. I'm like, yo, what's going on here? I keep clicking on the little tab with the Ryan Tank little pay-per-view logo. Nothing's happening. So I'm like, you know what? Maybe there's a mistake on Amazon. So I think I called you, Caden, and Caden was like, yo, just go to their website, and I was like, all right, let me just check their website. Next thing you know, their website says something like, oh, you can't purchase the pay-per-view on your TV. I said, what? I just did it. You know what I mean? But I was like, yo, whatever, man. I'll get my refund later. I purchased it again on my laptop, and it still wasn't showing. I was like, yo, what's going on here, man? Got people's in my crib talking about like, yo, G, like, yo, did you pay your bill? Like, yo, is your card declined? All this funny money's like action. I was just like, yo, I make too much money.
He went from hosting the fight to having a GoFundMe set up.
That's what I'm saying, yo. Like, dude, like you about to pitch in, and I'm like,
hold on, G. Shameless play, yo. If y'all want to sponsor G because he can't fund his pay-per-views and things like that, we got you, yo. We're gonna have that in the comment section below, all right?
Respect yourself. But anyways, then I'm like, yo, this isn't working. So I initially then go to Twitter and I tag DAZN about my situation, right?
Hold on. I'll stop you there now, and I'll show you going to Twitter.
Yeah,
and tagging DAZN. So and then you can resume the story so that everyone can see. So G goes to Twitter.
Oh no, this was not this one. This wasn't the first time I went to Twitter about it.
All right, so wait, I'm going to your account right now. Hold on.
You scroll down. Hold on, keep going down. It was, I think, yeah, what's that?
That's the only one I see.
Yo, hold on. Did they just remove my comment? Keep scrolling down.
Bro, that would have to be it. Everything else is something
Yeah,
else.
hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, man. I hope Eddie ain't deleting my comments out here. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, man. Wait a minute, I got you. Show on. Well, it don't matter, right? I tagged DAZN, right? Expected some assistance. Then whatchamacallit, a couple of fans was like, yo, I'm going through the same thing, right? So yeah, I go, so I wrote at DAZN, your flimsy app and website won't allow me to watch the Davis and Garcia card. I purchased the fight 3 times and still no access. What the F? How do I get my refund? You know what I'm saying? And that's when people were just like, yo, bro, one guy was like, he's on the phone right now with Apple Support Bank to get his money back, you know, and I'm just like, yo, this is just crazy. So then out of nowhere after the fight, I got a nerve to scroll on Twitter and I see DAZN got a little tab talking about a little tweet talking about like we noticed that people are experiencing. I said, what? I looked at that, I was like, oh hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, so nobody could have responded back to my tweet, you know what I mean? Like, could have sent me an email or something, like, you know, a text, something like, yo, my bad, yo, you know what? This is on us, or this, you know what I mean? I was like, you know, I don't even care. Give me my damn money back and we cool. I haven't heard nothing. Check my email, I haven't seen anything. And DAZN, it's not like you could call customer service with DAZN. I don't know, maybe in DAZN UK is different, but here in the US, there's nobody you could call to be like, hey, I got a situation with my account, with my pay-per-view, whatever. So it was just a horrible experience, man. And it finally came on after constant refreshing, constantly logging off, logging back in. It came back on at like the last round of the Rosario fight. And I'm just like, yo, come on, son. So, like, these guys are texting about that fight going on. Every time I see my phone just shake a little bit, I get more upset because I can't see the fight. And I'm just like, why am I doing this to myself? And I'm like, and then I go, you know what, G, this is your fault. Because you went through all of this for $15. And instead of paying 15, I paid probably 180. You know?
Hey. You got to order the fight like 3 times.
I got to order the fight like 3 times, man. I'm just like, and I'm still trying to figure out how.
Now you forgot something. You forgot something else that you told me about your experience. You said then when the fight came on, it came on your phone.
Oh. So then it works on my phone. So I'm like, all right, word. Finally, we can watch the fight, fellas. When I go to the TV, TV's like, oh, too many devices. You have too many too many devices are activated to your account or something. And I said, what? So I immediately thought, oh hell no, TBE done logged in on my pay-per-view. Now I got so mad.
Yo, G's first reaction is to automatically blame the TBE.
Man, I ain't even do nothing, man.
I was like, yo, you know what? I told Stretch, I was like, you know what? That's it. I'm changing my password. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Real. Yo.
TBE was catching heat for no reason. Yo, well, I don't know if you remember this, G, but when you were talking about it, I told you that DAZN was going to send you that. Remember?
Yeah, you did. You did say that. You did say that, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. You better
because every time I go to watch a DAZN fight, it always says that, like, oh, too many devices. And this is one of my issues with DAZN. Is like, bro, this isn't the Stone Age era, bro. Like, people got 2 cell phones, a tablet, 4 TVs in their house. Yeah. Like, bro, what you think this is? You talking about too many devices? Like, yo, that's how you know DAZN is struggling. But yeah, so I'm gonna pull up.
So then now this is when I was done. And so then I wrote, a follow up to to Twitter. You know what I mean?
Oh, hold on. Actually, so you actually responded to this late. Let me go back real quick. Yeah. So G says, after yesterday's experience with purchasing the DAZN pay-per-view, I don't blame bootleggers for stealing these fights anymore. At DAZN, boxing lost me as a customer.
That's a fact.
This is what DAZN had shared that G was talking about. It said, we are aware that some customers are experiencing small delays in accessing the pay-per-view broadcast after buying it. Rest assured, content will be available to you within a few minutes of your purchase. We appreciate your patience. Now, here's the issue with that, right? Dude, he didn't get the pay-per-view until the last round of Gabe Rosato's fight. That's like the fight before the co-main. He ordered the pay-per-view at 8, which is when it started. So he didn't get the pay-per-view until basically the co-main. How can you call that a small delay? Right? So G wrote, I had guests at my house and it took forever for me to watch it. I even purchased the pay-per-view 3 times. I hope you issue refunds. Now, this is someone else, Brian, who said it's been over an hour and still doesn't work. So is that a small delay? It's been an hour. Someone else.
And, the nerve of the app, it will say, it'll be like you purchase it, like thank you for your purchase, but it won't bring you to the fight. It'll just have like this yellow home button. I'm like, yo, what? I'm like, stop playing with me.
So here's spicy. I waited an hour and it was not available. I expect a refund. Hold on. There's someone who actually posted what you here it is right here, G. What you were saying, this person put it up. What you were just talking about, G. You see, you're all set.
Yeah, it's like, it's saying that you paid for it, you're good, and it doesn't go. And it's like, what's going on? I've never had this experience before.
All right, so I'm started it right now from here. So here it is. This person goes, restore. It says your purchase was successful. You go, restore. Your purchase was successful.
And it still won't go through. That's what I'm saying. Playing people.
So
disgusting work, man.
And for them to call it a slight delay, you have numerous people saying that it was over an hour. And it's to me, so G man.
Yo, the zone is crazy. I've been into Zone subscriber since day one when they first came out. I was like, matter of fact, I'm a subscriber that pays for the year up front. Once this year's over, I'm done with these guys. I don't blame people. I'm not supporting illegal activity. That's not what I'm doing. But for those that, you know what I'm saying, I ain't even mad at you no more. I understand.
Well, G, like, let's be real. You already paid to watch the fight legally, and the undercard is actually taking place, and you don't get to see what you're watching. Now, if there was a link available that you could just click on and actually watch it live, and you didn't pay for it, would you have been wrong for clicking on that link?
Not for me, not
you
anymore.
Already paid for it. Y'all
still owe me. They still owe me for 2 more pay-per-views. So I'm gonna do
the sad reality is what DAZN did probably hurt the pay-per-view numbers. Because there are probably a lot of people who were like, oh, this app is doing this. Like, don't order it. Don't order the fight. Don't order the fight. Man,
they got me on the line. They was like, yo, TB, I need the links. How can I watch this fight? I'm like, I got you, my boys. And the rest is history. But I'll tell you this. Those were the best links I had in my life. Like every other link they shut down.
Stop talking.
You come back up. Who's gonna stop me? Who's gonna stop me? You wearing you wearing the wire?
You probably a wire. This is gonna go up.
That's like the rappers on Vlad TV.
Who kill someone and snitch on themselves.
Hey, man.
Get arrested and then say that that people ratted.
If I self-snitch, that don't make me a rat. That's all I want to say. Self-snitch, it just makes you an idiot, but it's whatever.
Yo, man.
Is it me?
Nah, you got it. Go ahead, Ned.
I feel for you, G.
I don't
I
need
used to tell you a long time. Come holler at me if you ever need it, but you never say, nah, you know, the zone.
Act like you was too good for Ned's links.
You
You know
was
what I'm
too
saying?
good for my links.
I
My links was hitting. I
always
saw
say
every
support.
round. I saw every knockout, all of that. It was amazing.
You didn't want to go see the plug, G, and that's the
You ain't
problem.
see the plug, G. That's what's happened. You trusted the zone too much.
I trust the zone too much.
And when the zone backfired, I didn't even know you was having these issues. I would have been like, gee, yo, forget about that. Yo, here.
Ned would have gave you a free taste. You know what I'm saying?
Freebie.
Something light. You know what I mean?
Hey man, I never liked the zone like that, Rick, to be honest. That's why I never subscribed. I got ESPN Plus. I got that's the only
that's all he has.
You know, that's all I trust. But you know, I feel bad for you, G, that you had to go through all of this to watch the fight when it could have been so easy and easily done. You know, next time you have issues, instead of calling customer service, call TBE. We'll get you situated, all right?
Gotcha. We appreciate you, brother. We appreciate
That's
you.
right. So next time that there's an issue with the pay-per-views, holla at the TBE. All I gotta say is,
follow me on Twitter. I got you.
I want to feel sorry for G, but I don't feel sorry. Because no, G knows the truth. I told G this would happen before.
Yo, this is crazy, yo. It's like you jinxed me, son. I'm like,
I jinxed you, bro. Yo, you know what it is? Yo, I try to tell you, it's like you learn from experience. Like I had the same experience with the zone before. Remember, I came up here and I told y'all we just didn't do a segment about it. I'm like, yo, I freaking ordered the fight. It was Canelo. It was the Canelo fight. I ordered the Canelo fight. I had to wait. Then when I went to log in, it was like, oh, you have too many devices signed to your account. I try to delete devices from my phone. It wouldn't let me do it from my phone. I had to get an actual computer, log in on my laptop, and delete devices. And when I'm deleting devices, I'm like, seriously, it's a phone I had in 2019. I don't even have anymore. Like an old Xbox One. You know what I mean? Just stuff. I'm like, wow, like this, you're really making me delete this stuff. Like, what do you think's happening? And to me, it's just a sign that the zone is really struggling and really going through it. I mean, I feel like they really went and verified, like it was like a cashier, like everyone who ordered really went and said, oh yeah, they got the money. All right, we can give them the. That's why it took an hour. It was like, it's like everyone was really waiting in line for the zone to punch their ticket. Like, yo, that's just crazy to me. That's like a sign that they're hurting. So when I said to people about the zone and the app, everyone says like, oh, you're crazy. People were hating on me. It's just like, yo, like this doesn't surprise me. Like G, I've been a subscriber from the beginning because we love boxing. So we were like, after this, and when G told me, I'm like, yo, we just got the platform. We just got to let people know. And you see the zone took G's tweet down. So that's
hating on me. It's cool though. It's cool. They hating on me.
That's why we had to do a segment about this. All right. So now that you've been warned about the zone, what you continue to do with the zone is up to you. But we're going to get into the actual fight now. It's sad that the zone had to be what we opened this show up with because their service is so poor and they don't respond to their customers. They don't appreciate their customers. And so we had to say something about it and warn people, be careful with how you deal with the zone. But now it's on to the
This guy's a clown, man.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Remember, you can listen to our podcast on all major streaming services. GoFundG.com. Yo, we are the Boxing Bros.